Have you ever wondered how Apple became the most valuable brand on the planet? It wasn't just because they made great products. There are lots of companies out there with great products. The real reason was that they made one decision that almost no company ever makes. They got crystal clear about who they are and what they stand for. I'm sure you've heard that back in 1997, Apple was actually struggling. They were close to collapsing and going out of business. But instead of adding new features or trying to out-tech their competitors, they made a shift. They launched the Think Different campaign, and then they leaned into that identity. They didn't just try to be the cheapest. They didn't try to promote specs and fancy features. They positioned themselves as the brand for creators, for rebels, and for people who want to do things differently. That message shaped everything from their ads, to their packaging, to their product design, and even their keynote speeches. And that's what brand positioning really is. It's not just a tagline or a logo. It's the foundation that defines your unique place in the market. It's how you tell people what you do, who you do it for, and the reason why you do it. Without clear positioning, your brand gets lost in all of the noise. But when it's sharp and specific, everything else starts to fall into place. Your messaging gets consistent, your pricing makes more sense to your consumer, and your marketing creates greater impact, and your ideal customers finally get it. That's exactly what happened with Apple. They simplified their product line, they raised their prices, and they created a global identity that people wanted to be part of. The iMac, the iPod, and the iPhone, every single one of those was rooted in the same core promise: intuitive, beautiful technology that empowers creativity. People weren't just buying a device, they were buying into a belief system, and the results speak for themselves. Apple's been ranked the #1 global brand by Interbrand for over a decade. Their average margins are double the industry standard, and their customer loyalty is so great that over 90% of iPhone users keep coming back year after year. So if your brand feels a little scattered right now, or if sales and marketing feel harder than they should be, it might be a clarity problem. Ask yourself, what do we actually stand for, and can our audience explain it in a single sentence? Because when your positioning is clear, everything else gets easier. This is what we help businesses do every day. At Brand Identified, we work with founders and leadership teams to define what their brand really stands for, craft the message around it, and position them as the only real choice in their industry. If you're ready to finally clarify your brand and unlock the next level of growth, head over to brandidentified.com and let's talk about it.